Yes.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna hit the theme song and then I'll.
What I wish I saw was a cooler with beer in it. That's what I really wish I saw.
This is what I got.
Root beer. You can't see the label, so it's a root beer.
Super cereal.
Yeah, I'm just drinking some. I don't know, coffee. Drinking coffee out of this. Black coffee.
Grape soda. Yeah, my buddy, I just he made me like a beginning like intro video, like
Yeah.
now going live, MrPiffington, and like underneath it's like you're not even loaded. It's like,
Nice.
but I don't have the voice for it yet, you know.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
just like all in writing.
So we're live. We're visible. Do you have Twitch up on your end? You see us?
Oh, I do.
Yeah. You see the new layout?
That looks good.
You like it? It's a lot more simple and clean.
Who was it? My buddy Peaches was like, "Why would you use Fortnite players with PUBG or whatever?" And of course, you know, you had Fetus to Genius comment on that, and he was
Of
just
course.
like,
Johnny. Yeah, just being a bit of a troll, you know, just having some fun. Like to poke people who could take it too seriously. No biggie.
he
It
already
looks
called
good
me
though.
out
It
for
looks
it.
legit though, doesn't it?
Yeah,
I just slapped
I
them
like it.
together. But yeah, so we got Rob, aka MrPiffington, on the show tonight. Rob
Yeah,
is
that's who it is.
Rob is by far the biggest streamer we've ever had on Super Serial, like by a long
Huge.
shot. Literally
Huge.
the biggest and the best.
Huge, the biggest crowds.
uh, but yeah, so thanks for coming on, dude. So we're gonna talk about some.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, man. It's been, you know, I should have had you on a lot sooner, but you know, just life.
Should have been podcast number 1.
Numero uno. My apologies. I hope you can find it in your heart to forgive me one day.
17 is still the first round, as far as I'm concerned.
Okay, that's fair.
If we're going with NFL rules.
This is still season 1. I'll give you that. You're still on season 1.
Good. I'm fresh still.
Yeah, right. You made the cut for season 1.
See how you kill me off.
Yeah, right. You're not a red shirt in this production. So how long have you been like streaming now? Like playing games online and so people can watch you as like a voyeur. Exhibitionist, I guess you would be called.
It's a very good question. Well, I've
Thank
been
you. I
gaming-
really been holding it, biting my tongue, waiting to ask you. I know I didn't want to blow my wad right away, but
Damn, he used his best question off the
I
rip.
should have saved it till the end.
Well, I've been gaming, I don't know, probably at least PC games. I've definitely been gaming since about, I would have to say 13.
Yeah, but
13, maybe-
Twitch hasn't
maybe
been around that long, right?
No,
So, like,
Twitch has been around a few years.
So Twitch came around, you had to start like putting clothes on to.
It was
to do
one
your
of those-
Gaming.
Yeah, it was one of those things though, like Twitch when it first came out, it was like it wasn't like popular.
Right.
So like it didn't have as many new streamers starting out as like you could go on Twitter right now and see like hundreds of people doing it. Like
Yeah.
just tonight, I got like 100 followers on Twitter today alone just from supporting people.
That's awesome.
They're everywhere, dude. They're
Wow.
everywhere. People you wouldn't even think of.
Yeah.
Just connected with someone out in Fairfield. There's this
No
guy in
shit.
Fairfield who streams. And then there's another place over by where Mohegan is.
Okay. I don't know the name. Shit. I don't
Putnam. No, Putnam.
know. Okay.
Putnam. There it is.
That's cool, man. So I mean, I imagine it's like a pretty like it's a community.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, like you have like
Absolutely.
legit friends from doing this.
Community people stream just because like all right, like I know a girl who's in Boston.
Mhm.
She streams because her dad's sick, so
Mhm.
she hangs out at home. Like her dad like could have like a heart attack at like any given time or something.
Yeah.
I believe. So she streams because that's her way of like going out.
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, there's tons of people like I've met a few like autistic streamers through Twitter.
No shit.
Yeah, oh yeah.
You know, I
Oh.
wonder. I want to go off on a tangent with that quick, actually, because I wonder about is it this-
Minecraft.
Well, I mean, is it easier for? I mean, I don't want to sound like insensitive or anything, but I mean, obviously, it's hard for people with like severe autism and stuff to have social interaction. Like social cues and stuff are not. It's
They
not
seem more
natural to
higher
them.
functioning to
Well,
me.
well, well, no. I mean, intellectually, I would definitely agree with that.
Mhm.
But I mean, there are definitely people who can't. I guess not even autistic people, just people who aren't super great at social interaction. I was gonna jokingly say you, but I was like, nah, I'm not even gonna make that joke. Well, for the
I think I
listener,
suck
for
sometimes.
the,
Sometimes I'm on point with a
hey
couple
man,
beers.
you and I had a falling out. I mean, I'm not gonna blame you for that. That was probably just me being a dick, but
You can't go fishing with me
you
this year,
can't go
Jake.
fit. We'll tell that story a little later. Um, but yeah, I mean, my whole thing is, the whole online gaming community seems to have like absorbed and maybe centered around people who are not comfortable being social out in the real world. Not that there's anything good or bad about that, but like
I could see
it's
that being a big part.
yeah, it's created a way sort of for people who have trouble with eye contact and stuff like that, or so
But
on and
then
so
they're meeting
forth.
other people who have that same issue,
Right,
right?
and it's creating a community of
And then they're
like-minded.
making friends.
Exactly.
Now, don't get us wrong.
Yeah.
There's gamers. There's just hardcore gamers out there, right?
Right.
They're,
Right.
that's what they're using it for too, obviously.
Yeah, for sure. But I'm saying that it's there's all obviously you take any
There's tons of
subset.
stuff is what we're saying.
Right. Right. There's tons of people, different kinds of people, but it's an easier way to interact socially than going out to somewhere where you may not have anything in common with somebody you come across other than the fact that you're both at a bar or something like that versus you're on a game with somebody you instantly have something to talk about, you know.
Yep.
Um
Oh yeah.
so that's pretty cool. I mean, I don't game a whole lot online, so that's kind of foreign to me, the whole idea of,
Well, check this out. I mean, I've played Overwatch for 9 seasons now, so that's about.
what's a season?
They used to be 3 months. Now they are two, starting.
What does that consist of? Do they like release new stuff for the game or whatnot, or?
Yeah, they'll update it with different patches, rework, nerf, buff.
Okay.
But, all about balance and
It's all nerfs and buffs, dude. Life is just nerfs and buffs, isn't it?
we're gonna start getting nerfed at like 45.
What, I don't know. What does that mean?
Nerfed? We're gonna start
Well, I
getting
know-
old, bro. We're gonna get weak.
Our age, you mean? At age
Oh
45.
yeah.
Yep. Just not as
But
powerful.
yeah, just bones start riddling away.
Right.
So I've been playing with these dudes consistently. Like we've had a group chat going for like since season 2, so like
Okay.
over a year now. And like at first it was just to like game and stuff, but like now it's like we're literally like boys. Like I'm 28.
Mhm.
This other guy's 40. He
Mhm.
just had a kid. He's with his girl. He's from Massachusetts. He's pretty
Okay.
close by. But then like through him I met these two other guys who are out in Arizona,
Mhm.
and since that one time of playing Overwatch together, like now we're all just talking and we
That's
bust
cool.
each other's balls and we talk about our own problems, stuff like
Sure,
that.
sure.
It-
Like
it's-
they're
it's-
like they're real friends.
yeah, exactly, dude.
Yeah, but you never met them in person, which some people
Which
would
it-
argue that's a prerequisite to someone being a friend, but it isn't.
Eh,
It isn't.
I mean,
No,
don't
that's
get
not
me wrong,
that's not my
I would.
position.
I would.
Yeah, no, right. But I'm saying that you have all the other criteria other than meeting them in person, so clearly that's not all that important. Which I think is
Yeah.
an important thing to mention in today's world. It's that, but you do speak to them verbally.
We have
You guys
we're friends on Facebook. We FaceTime.
Yeah, but I mean, like you guys, you have actual like what you guys are like on Discord or something.
Well, yeah, we use Discord or the in-game app, the in-game voice chat
Yeah.
for talking. But no, I mean like FaceTime is just like meeting someone in person anyway. So it's like
Pretty much, dude. Pretty much.
like one of the guys was the 40-year-old was sending us pictures of him like fishing on his boat with his boys, and he's like an executive at Staples.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So well, I don't know how high up, but and then like
Is
you have
it-
this
wait, is it-
35-year-old.
Is it Mr. Staples himself?
Dude, what if it was?
Mr. John P. Staples?
I made friends with someone season 6. He was working for the government.
Uh-huh.
I can't remember what.
You can't say anything more.
No, I can't remember what part. Yeah, I've been sworn to secrecy. But you meet tons of people, like tons and tons and tons of people. I do gotta say though, I know the #1 Widowmaker in Europe
I don't know what that means. You're gonna have to
for
tell me what that means.
Overwatch. The character in Overwatch. She's
Oh,
a
okay.
sniper.
Oh, okay.
She's actually the best sniper in the entire Europe.
The entire of Europe.
Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty cool. How do you get that like title?
You go and look at the rank on Overwatch.
Oh, okay. It's like online rankings. Okay, I got
Yeah, yeah. She's #1, and guess how I met her? Twitter.
No shit.
Yeah.
You like said something funny, and she was like, "Hey, that was funny."
Something
Let's be
popped up in
friends.
like a hashtag or something,
Yeah.
and I was like, I watched the video. I was like, "Yo, you are literally disgusting." She's like, "Yeah, I'm the best in Europe." I was like, "No way." She's like, "No, like really, I am." I was like, "Well, I'm gonna keep watching you." Like,
Sick.
something like, for trying to get her on the U.S. servers to carry me.
Get on a squad.
Rode the diamond.
Yep. Yep. Yeah.
So,
I mean, do you find that you have like mostly positive interactions with people on there, or I mean,
in most games, I do absolutely. Overwatch is known for toxicity. So,
is it really?
yeah. People will tell you to die in a fire and things like that. And
Yeah.
just from like playing a character you want to play, But other than that, it's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah,
Most games though are great.
Yeah.
Really good.
Yeah. I mean, I guess you kind of you attract people similar to you. So if you go out there with positivity, people are gonna, I think react accordingly for the most part.
Yeah, that and algorithms. Or
Yeah,
algorithms.
yeah, okay. Yeah, plus you have the ability to report people. You can't do that in real life.
Well, now that they actually listen to reports,
Yeah.
and the best part is that what was it? The other day, maybe
Mhm.
like a little over a week ago, I logged on Overwatch and I got a message. We received a report. We're just letting you know we took action.
Wow.
We found your report valid. I was like, no shit, like that's awesome. I was like, that's awesome.
Yeah, because you know what? It's got to be a tough thing for them to for like mods and stuff to handle, because some people probably just get reported out of frustration. Like if somebody gets a sick kill on you and you just can't handle your emotions, you might just report them. You
Mhm.
know?
It's really just mostly people reporting their teammate because it's a team-based game. So when you have
Right.
one guy who wants to play like Widowmaker
Yeah.
and he's not #1 in Europe,
Right.
then you're like, hey, I'm going to report this guy for throwing. 'Cause you need, it needs to be 6v6. It has to be.
So, and you can only, there's no duplicates of the characters, right?
See, they did that season 1. Shit show.
Yeah.
Shit show, dude. So you'd have like 6 Widowmakers. Like,
Because all right, so just to be, so people that don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, but the idea is to have a balanced attack and defense approach by each of you only being able to choose one of the characters, which means though if you're the first person to grab so and so, somebody else can't grab them, and if they feel like they're better, that's what you're talking about.
they are, but there's also tank classes, tank, healer.
Right, but what I'm saying is the whole point is to have a balanced team of like not
Yes.
not 6 snipers.
Which is why people are like
Which would be
recommending
useless.
having role selection rather than just picking a character.
role
So people are
selection.
so people are forced to either play tank, healer, DPS.
So it's like tied to your login.
So they can't just go like, oh, we're gonna have like 4 tanks, 1 healer.
Because matchmaking could set you up with 4 people who want to be a tank.
Right.
And then in that
Exactly.
case, only one person's going to get the tank, and they're going to be good at it, and everybody else is going to be forced to pick someone they're not as good with.
Right. So maybe nerf and buff all the heroes in the game around to where
As how people specialize personally.
2 tanks only could have 2 tanks, but whoever the first 2 people are to pick those 2 tanks, then boom, the other people are beat. Then
Right.
they gotta either pick a healer or DPS, or you immediately after like whenever the game starts, you suffer like skill rating, like some sort of getting penalized,
Yeah.
something like because right now right now it's ridiculous. People will just wait in the game
Mm-hmm.
and long enough until it starts, and then be like, hey, you know what, guys, peace, and then just leave. So then you're just 5v6 for the whole game.
That's rough. And people can't jump in?
Nope. That guy could come back if he wants,
Oh.
but he's not going to.
That's crazy. It's interesting to see the nuances of how different games handle like matchmaking and stuff like that, because it's all different depending
Yeah.
on the exact style of gameplay. Like the only game I've been playing recently is uh Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Yeah. Did you pay to get good?
I didn't pay at all. I game share with Joey, so I use his thing. But no,
They
that I
had a
mean,
big thing with that.
I know. We don't have to get into all. Well, I mean, I guess we can since it's kind of the topic. But the controversy with that game, I guess, is that they were doing the whole microtransaction loot box thing where you could pay real money to get loot boxes and actually end up with like a better, more powerful character and just fuck everybody up online. But the way I understand it is that the stuff that you like when you're on the ground as a soldier, the stuff that you get in the loot boxes doesn't make all that much of a difference. The question is, can you land the reticle on the person's head? So it really comes down to how good you are to shooter anyway. Tugmaster commented. He said,
Oh, he's one of my friends right there.
"Oh,
There you
okay.
go.
Hey, what's up,
Sure.
man?" I don't know if he just popped in and out or what, but he's
Tug, he got to be still in there, but he's a masters. He's actually a masters in Overwatch, and the only step above that is grandmasters.
oh, cool. Congratulations, dude. That's
So
impressive.
he's one of the more superior players.
That's
I've
cool. Well, his
Biting
comment
my tongue.
his comment just says lame. I'm not sure specifically if that was referring to, but we said many things that could be construed as
It's
lame.
because
So
it's just because it's me.
we're with you. Oh, okay. He's just busting your balls.
Just because it's me. Yep.
Okay.
I sent it to him in the group chat. I was like, "Yo, guys, you should stop by."
And he's like, "Yeah, I'll pop in, say something rude, and leave."
In the group chat, yo, I'm logging on Overwatch.
Naturally. But
So that's cool. I didn't know you played Star Wars.
yeah, I play with Joey, and it's fun. You know, I mean, I don't know if you know this about me, Rob, but I'm like generally bad at video games.
Confirmed.
Confirmed. Yeah. And
Nazi zombies.
I've never really played Nazi zombies. Never really
We
been my
used to.
thing.
Back in the day, we did.
Well, I remember I played very briefly. You and all the other guys would play a lot, and it would frustrate me because I didn't quite enjoy
Yes.
it. Yeah, that's what would happen.
And it was always in your room.
And it was because I had the TV and the Xbox, and then I would be like, I guess your guys are going on 4 hours. Do you maybe want to do something else?" And you're all like, "Nope."
Isn't
No,
it crazy?
You're like, "No,
Just
because we got way further last time, so we'll do." And then you'll start a game and be dead in 2 minutes. I'm like, "All right, well, we got to do one more because we can't go out like that." And then like,
It's almost been like a decade. Just saying.
I know,
Just saying.
right? Jesus, dude.
But yeah, so Battlefront 2. You and Joey play that for what system?
Xbox.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll probably play tomorrow. But yeah, it's crazy because one of my main beefs with that game is it's a very, very, I mean, this might sound like a stupid thing to say, but it's very strategy based. Like it's a lot comes down to knowing the levels. And excuse me, every game's probably like that. But I don't game a lot, so I probably sound like an idiot. But it's like if you're doing an objective based thing, you're such a huge advantage if you're actually in a party and are able to verbally communicate with the people on your team versus just a bunch of randos. And it frustrates me to no end.
Was it 20 versus 20 or something?
Well,
Crazy,
the giant one is 20 versus 20. What we generally play is 8 on 8
Oh, that's cool.
or 6 on 6, something like that. That's generally what we play. Just because the giant ones are so crazy because you can't it's just so chaotic. And the problem is you can be a hero like Luke Skywalker or like a Sith like Darth Vader or Darth Maul or whatever. And what'll happen is if one team starts to get the upper hand with their points, they can spend their points and buy more powerful characters, and then the momentum is just in their favor for the whole fucking match. And it's really hard to come from the opposite direction and turn it around. But I don't know. It's a cool game, but whatever. So what's like the state of like Twitch right now? Are people on Twitch like kind of happy with Twitch, or is it kind of in a?
Yeah, it's just like the whole thing with YouTube. Like they favor their partners and shit like that. Their money makers.
Can you elaborate on that? Like,
Like
what do you
Twitch,
what like?
Twitch came out with a set of new guidelines and shit. So
Okay.
like people like who's the dude that just got like, oh, what was his name? Logan Paul or whatever.
Yeah, he
it
got
is.
demonetized from YouTube or whatever.
So like, people are like, hey, we gotta like kind of be on these people more, like just because they got like this community of like all these supporters and everything, and they're bringing in tons of revenue and stuff, doesn't give them the right to do this or that,
Right,
and
right.
so on and so forth. And then I think Twitch just kind of realized with their new guidelines that like everyone, like how lit streaming's become, that
Okay.
like they're like, all right, so people are gonna do some shit that we gotta probably update our rules for.
Oh, okay, okay. Okay. So it affected some people more than others, these new rules.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah. Some people have gone to like Mixer because of it.
Yeah. So what can you elaborate all on maybe what some of those rules are by any chance? Like anything that's affected you personally?
Nothing has affected me yet, but it's like, I don't know what their definition of excessive drinking is, but I mean, I'll definitely have 4 or 5 beers during a stream, so I don't know if that's
do they have rules against excessive drinking?
Yeah, like things like it's crazy.
Oh, like they probably don't want you like lining up shots out in front of the camera and pounding them.
You could probably see them under your own, if you see your Twitch screen.
I don't have Twitch open.
Yeah, so whenever you have it open on like a desktop, there's like a little bell at the top right of your screen. You could click that and it will show you like that, like, hey, we've updated our guidelines.
Oh yeah, it did tell me that, but I was like, I don't need to read that. Oh, by the way, Tugmaster says, you drinking, Piff? Naturally.
Like self-destruct or any activity. Well, no, that's kind of given. Suspension, evasion. Impersonation, spam, scams. They're getting on titty streamers.
Yeah, so I want to talk about that. Let's talk about that a little bit, because I've been here. I'm on the sidelines.
We should save that for a different day. It's International Women's Day. I don't think it'd be all right.
I think maybe we should talk about it on International Women's Day. I mean, I don't have a problem with women, if they feel like they're okay with being a cam girl or whatever, but Twitch, because all right, so correct me if I'm wrong. I think what I've seen from kind of the sidelines is that like girls will use Twitch as a way to like tease people into like their actual cam stuff. Is that accurate? And Twitch doesn't want that, or other streamers don't want that. Is that what's going on?
I could see that being something like a part of like remember there's like Mia Khalifa, that porn star that started on Twitch, and she was just lit right off the bat.
Right, but she's not doing anything though, right? She's just like, people are watching and she's like doing random bullshit and
yeah.
And people are trying to get her to get naked, but she obviously can't, But like hypothetically, you could use Twitch as like a way to tease people into some other website or something by saying advertising your, lookatmyvagina.com or whatever.
No, oh yeah. Absolutely.
Tugmaster says, I'm okay with cam girls in a tongue out face. Yeah, I'm okay with it too, man. It's I have no problem with it. But it must be affecting like from what it sounds like it's affecting the Twitch community somehow.
Twitch just seems like it's a gaming community mostly to me. Like,
well, I mean, if you go on the IRL channel,
you know what it is? It's free. I think, don't you have to pay for that other stuff? That's probably why they're
trying
other
to, stuff?
Like to be like, how do you become a cam girl?
Oh yeah. That's what I'm saying. They go on Twitch because it's free and people can look at them for free, and they'll show like half of their titties, and the dudes that like are enticed by that can end up on their paid website because they're like, damn, I gotta see the rest of the titty.
Right, yep.
That's my suspicion, I guess. That's logically,
I got plenty of friends that are girls though on Twitch that have just game hard. Some game.
Yeah, no, and I don't mean to sound at all like all girls on Twitch are whatever. I'm not saying.
No, but
that
there's definitely some. There's definitely some. And then you got people catfishing.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, that's. I mean,
you get it just what you get in real life. You get it on Twitch.
Yeah. So what do you mean by catfishing on Twitch?
Like, when did I go see that game with your brother? I went to go see like the Big 3 League or whatever with your brother.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, and like right around that time, there's this girl who I met on Twitch. Her name was like Hit You Like a Hurricane or something. She even had an Instagram and everything. and it was just all stolen photos from this one person.
No shit.
Just yeah, she was trying to live someone else's life because she randomly like deleted all her accounts and everything. Like, but like she would always call me to like talk about like some dude she was like supposed to meet up with, but she would never meet up with him. And
Weird.
I don't know. Yeah, it was super strange. But she ended up calling me like that day of the game or whatever, and like I was kind of like, yo, I put two and two together. Like I was like.
So she was just trying to use it to just get. She couldn't put herself out there, but to get interaction, she was using someone else's image and life to kind of get people to just interact with her, just in general.
I mean, she sounded hot. I don't know.
That doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, I guess that's why she probably did what she did. Because I would have been like, hey, you sound hot.
Interesting. I had what did I have? I had somebody on Facebook, some girl. Well, I say a girl, but I don't really know. Friend request me one time, and I was like, this person looks familiar. Like, do I know you? And they're like, no, blah blah blah. And I'm like, and I reverse Google image searched their picture, and I'm like, this picture is of the porn star Tory Black. And they're like, no, it's not. And I'm like, yeah, yeah, it is. And
that's great.
Like straight off her website, and they're like, account deleted. What are you even going for? Like, do you really? I don't know. It's crazy. Like
tons of that stuff.
Yeah, that shit is crazy.
Not too much of that on Twitch. I think that was like my only experience. So
yeah.
Far.
What would that girl do on there? Like, how did
she?
Just
like come into the channel and be like, "Hey, what's going on, Piff?" And then randomly.
Oh, okay. But she wouldn't stream.
No.
Oh, okay. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So you've been playing Overwatch and PUBG.
Overwatch, PUBG, and Heroes of the Storm.
Heroes of the Storm. What's that?
It's a MOBA, just like League of Legends, except better.
Okay.
Stronger.
Better, faster, stronger.
More violent.
Ooh. That's cool. Yeah, I'm very curious to kind of change the subject a little bit. I'm curious to see what Nintendo does with their online stuff, because they've been delaying that for forever now.
To come out today or tomorrow, right?
Today there was a Nintendo Direct, but I don't think it was about the online gaming. I think it was about a bunch of games they announced.
I know they announced Diablo 3 for the Switch, which is hilarious because that game came out like years ago.
Well, that's their thing right now, is people just want mobile versions of dope ass games, and people really like Diablo 3, Skyrim's on there, Doom.
Earthbound, Nintendo, if you hear us, Earthbound.
Dude, Metroid.
I think they are coming out with Metroid.
Yeah, they haven't released any details, but that's the thing, is it's not like, as far as the current gen consoles, it's not as nearly as powerful, so they can't release current games, but games that people still actively play, they're gonna put on there,
right?
Like old games that people still play.
Yep.
I'm cool with that. Whatever.
Fortnite. They came out with like a 20 versus 20 versus 20 versus 20 versus 20 thing or some shit. So that sounds kind of cool.
I don't know. I played Fortnite a little bit. It's all right. I mean, it's not really my kind of game. The stakes are too high. The stakes are too high for me to enjoy it. I get too stressed out.
PUBG, you can only have a squad of 4, but if I have a squad of 20 of my boys.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, even the battle royale, like without the squad, or even with the squad, it's almost like, yeah, if 3 of you're on your own pretty much, and you just can't kill your other friends,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
You can. PUBG's real life.
PUBG's like real life, man. Write that down for the debate. Yeah, but I mean, the stakes are too high for me. That's why I like playing Battlefront, because I like that I know I'm gonna respawn. Because I'm bad. You know what I mean? It's not as fun for me if the stakes are that high. Maybe if I was better, but I don't game enough to get that good. But I still really enjoy it. What are you doing? Looking at your phone right now?
I think an esports organization from Connecticut just hit me up.
Oh, yeah? You get any involved with any of that shit?
I'm trying to.
Yeah? You trying to get sponsored? Could be official, bro?
What's in Team CT? Inception Esports has 107,000 followers.
And they just followed you?
Yeah.
That's cool. So what are your numbers looking like these days? Like on Twitch?
Right now I got about 450 followers.
Okay.
Got about 20 something subscribers. I was at 17 about 6 months ago, so that's kind of good that I've acquired a few more.
So you're trying to grow your channel just through like basic, like networking and stuff like that?
Yeah. I mean, I'm limited to how loud I can be late at night. So once I start going full time,
Yeah.
Monday.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Yeah. You're going starting 9:30. Going to be going 8 hours a day.
What?
On top of what I usually already do at night, because I already still be home then. But yeah, we're killing it. Killing it.
That's cool, man.
Yeah.
So do you find? I mean, do you know enough about the trajectory of other streamers to like? Is it kind of a linear thing? Is it just like the more you're on there, the more popular you'll get, or shit like that, or is it? I mean, obviously, like you have to have like a entertaining personality, and you have to.
Yeah, you gotta be like the cool kid in school, like.
Yeah, right. Because I guess if your personality is entertaining enough, it doesn't really matter how good you are at a game.
Right. Right. But so like I'm limited to how loud and shit I could be here. So when I do move, I'm moving back home a few months.
Oh no
shit. The house is done. And because I'll have more room and everything, and that's when the green screens. Johnny's supposed to help me.
You gonna do a green screen?
Maybe two or three, dude.
That's cool. Why would you need more than one?
Well, I would want different. Well, I guess yeah, you're right.
I don't know
how this other guy does it because he has like 8 different like sick ass screens when he's streaming.
Yeah, but I mean, if you only
one,
you would only put one green screen behind you, just different programs to run on it, I guess, right? Like different overlays to run on it.
Okay, yeah, because he can make himself like mad small, standing on like a skyscraper.
Yeah. You would only need one green screen for that.
Yeah, so I'll just get one then.
Yeah, you just put it up behind you. That's what I was thinking about doing for my background, just so I can make it whatever I want. But that's not really. My computer probably can't handle that right now anyway. But, I'm trying to get a couple more things for my backdrop. Not that that's super important.
Yeah, I have like a cool background and shit. It won't be a closet.
Yeah. Hey, at least you got color coordination going on with the blue and the beige and the brown.
That's your brother's painting skills right there.
Oh yeah, he's good.
I chose the color blue though.
He's the go-to guy. Well, he'll never pick a color for you. If whatever you say, he'll be like, "Yeah, that looks great."
Yeah,
it looks awesome.
You
have excellent taste.
Like, nah.
He'll never say that because he doesn't care enough. You know him, dude. He doesn't care enough.
Yeah, I know.
So he's told me like, yeah, he'll be on a job and somebody's like, "What color do you think I should do?" And he's like, "I don't know. What are you thinking?" And they'll be like, I was thinking like a beige. He'll be like, I'm thinking like a beige, and he'll be like,
right
"Yeah."
There. You did the face and everything. Like,
I don't know. What are you thinking? I'm thinking like maybe like a light blue. It's exactly what I was thinking. Definitely go with that.
Definitely.
So, go with that so I can fucking move on with my life, please. So we can end this conversation. He's great though. He's great. What are you spamming? What are you spamming on there? Just random shit. Where's Johnny, by the way? We need Johnny spamming some Illuminati symbols over here or something.
He's got a Goku emote. I know that's for damn sure.
Yeah. Well, he was spamming with Pokemon on Tuesday.
Oh, I used to have Pokemon.
Yeah. He said with Twitch Prime you get a bunch of shit. Did you make that? Did you make that emote?
One of my buddies made it.
That's cool. You could just make them. That's dope. I didn't know that.
Well, I tried taking the MrPiffington one, but they were like, no, it's a bad emote.
Wow.
We don't approve that.
We don't approve that. Don't they know? Don't they know? Okay. Well, while Rob's gone, I guess I'll just BS for a minute. Oh, he's right back. Oh, that was real fast. I had to fill almost no time there.
Yeah, mini fridges are a blessing.
Nice. Yeah, I might have to re-up in a minute. What did you say you're sipping on?
Root beer.
Root beer? Right, of course. And my black coffee.
What's it look like to you?
Sorry, it was a stupid question. Root beer. Grab me a root brewski.
Not to. Well, since we're on the topic, maybe you need one of these.
Is that an Overwatch shot glass? That's wonderful. Oh man. So any games coming up that you're excited about?
Well, PUBG, they have a few updates coming out that it's gonna kind of make it compete with Fortnite. Not that really it's compete with Fortnite.
Catch your
maybe
watch your language there.
Maybe take some players back.
Okay. Like what?
They're doing it like Johnny's always like, oh, it takes so long to find people and kill and engage and this and shit. So they're like coming out with like a small ass map.
Okay.
You know, it's like so like Johnny can just shut the fuck up about that. You hear that, LaForm?
He can't defend himself right now.
I'm right here.
He can't defend himself. I'll set up a debate if you guys want to do that, but he didn't. Listen, man, he didn't take shots at you. You're not allowed to take shots at him. I'm sure you guys are both right and wrong in your own ways. I
would hate the game if I was bad at it too.
Oh man,
that's besides the point. But
listen, don't turn my podcast into a war zone for PUBG versus. I guess I kind of did that already, but I'm kind of stoking that fire a little.
I didn't try there's like a mini game in Mario Odyssey in the update that I haven't tried.
Oh, I don't have it yet, dude.
Okay. So that's something I want to try.
Didn't they just release like a Luigi level or something?
Yeah, that's what
Luigi's Balloon World.
Yep.
That's cool. I still haven't beat Breath of the Wild, man.
Really? I haven't either. I haven't played too much of it.
It's a great game.
They're coming out with a new WoW expansion, so that's gonna be incredible.
Oh yeah. Now, weren't you playing that like fairly recently, or am I thinking like a year ago or something? I don't even know.
No, I was playing that recently. You're correct. I can't stop playing Overwatch, PUBG. It's just so good.
You know, a game I just started playing a little bit recently is Paladins.
You don't want to spend the $40, huh? Or $20.
What do you
Overwatch?
mean? Oh, on Overwatch? It's the same game, basically, right?
It's the same game. You know, I'll gift it to you. Let me know.
It's the same game.
I'll gift you over. Yeah, I'll gift you over.
Well, I can't decide if I like it.
Well, if you do like it, let me know and I'll gift it to you.
All right, but then I'll have to play with you, won't I? Or we can't anyway because you're on PC. You pointing to the door? You pointing to the door that I can't?
I thought I was, but it was the light switch.
Go to the light switch now.
The door is like a foot away from that.
Yeah. So what's the deal with that, man? Why the fuck is cross-platform multiplayer not a fucking thing?
I think that's gonna be something that they're gonna just start exploding on.
Why not, dude? It feels like such a big missed opportunity. It would make for such more diverse gameplay for everyone.
Fortnite.
Oh, they do?
I think so.
No shit.
They do.
But I mean, there's groups of people that don't want that, though, isn't there? Because arguably shooters are easier with a keyboard and mouse.
Well, that's also that's like Overwatch is completely.
It's like a different game.
It's noobish on console. That's why I roast console gamers, mostly because of just the difference in Overwatch on PC compared to console.
So you're confident that if they did cross-platform multiplayer, you would just destroy anyone on a console?
I'll kill everyone. In the game.
In the game, right? Sorry, in the game. Kill everyone in the game. Sorry, Twitch. Sorry, please don't. Sorry, Twitch. People.
Court. In the game.
Yes. Yeah, that's kind of funny, man. I mean, I wonder is it just because you're able to be more precise with a mouse?
I feel like
because you're using like your whole hand, your wrist action.
The thing
you know
with
what I mean?
console and Overwatch was like they had like an auto aim kind of thing with like a couple of their characters, like some bullshit. I don't know, some stupid like. So it was you didn't have to do anything on console. All you had to do is fucking shoot, right? So all you had to do is shoot. At least on fucking PC, I'm like, oh shit! Like, is he gonna go left, right? Is he gonna go left, left, right? Like right, right, left? Like I don't know what he's gonna do. He's not gonna just shoot at me. And not to mention just PC. They're just years ahead. They could come out with a fucking console that's like a PC, but they're like, oh, no one's gonna spend $1,300 on a fucking console.
And they won't. And they're right. and they're right.
No, they're dumb. I would fucking buy 2 of those consoles.
Yeah, but you're different though. You're
I'm different.
Yeah, you're different. Mainly because of your skin color. No, no, but what I'm saying is,
Racist.
you're a you're a PC gamer, so your opinion on consoles is already like, as a console gamer. If the next Xbox was $1,300, never. There's
My
no
brother's
fucking
boy
way.
said he was like, oh, $500 is plenty for me, dude.
Yeah,
It gives me what I
exactly.
want.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, they're just lying to you, though. You had technology I had in my second computer.
Yeah,
that
but
I
nobody's
just posted you on.
but nobody's claiming that it's better technology. They're just saying that because they have. That's the thing you got to understand about marketing, is that if they don't have a $500 console, then somebody else will make one. They have to fill that market niche. You know what I mean?
They could just cut the bullshit and just give us the graphics that we know are out there.
Yeah, but I mean, the other thing too is when they release the
graphics.
the console, when they release it, they need it to be, they know that. I mean, you could upgrade your PC every 3 months with new shit that comes out.
Xbox is on the right way there. They got liquid cooling and 60 frames per second for PUBG on Xbox One S.
Yeah.
Shout out Microsoft. What?
Yeah, well, they're trying to slowly merge the PC and console thing anyway,
Which is what they? Yeah, it just should have happened. Maybe.
All right, let me ask you this question: how do you feel about PC gamers who hook up a controller to their PC and play like that?
Matt Stankus, if you're out there, I will find you.
To be clear, I did not know how he was going to react to that question. I had a feeling it would be explosive. So you think people shouldn't be doing that?
If you need to do that, go back to console.
Well,
What's the point of PC gaming?
But what if you want the graphics? What if you want the graphics and the processing, but you don't want to use the keyboard and mouse?
But the keyboard and mouse are just 10 times better.
What if you don't like it? What if it's not comfortable for you? You don't enjoy using it?
Then you shouldn't be gaming on a PC.
But you want the graphics, though? You can't upgrade
Then
your console.
You better complain to Microsoft and PlayStation and be like, hey, make me a console for $1,300. There you go.
There's no market, though, man. There's no market for it.
It's right there. You just gave us the market.
No, I didn't.
What if you want better graphics, but you can only play on a controller?
Yeah, you prefer the controller.
Make a better console. Just make a better console.
All right, I guess but there's only a few people. You know what I mean? It's probably like 1% of 1%.
Do we really know that, though? Are we underestimating how much the gaming community has blown
I guarantee you that if the market was there, they would be exploiting it.
People can't afford PC gaming. That's why there's a lot of console gamers. What if you meet them halfway there between $500 and $2,000? $1,300. Boom.
Podcast over.
Home run.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, I guess I'm gonna respectfully disagree and say that console gaming will always have a home. I really think it will.
It will.
You know,
just like people who can't afford $500.
Or just don't. I mean, if I'm a casual gamer, $500 is even a lot. But if that's the lowest I can spend,
there's people that have a hard time sitting up. Like, there's people that would rather go home, lay down on the couch, kick their feet up, and game.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
But people also use it for those same people probably are into movies as well, and the Blu-ray players and stuff.
Yeah, my Xbox 90% of the time is a Netflix machine. Seriously. Or Amazon Video or HBO, what have you, but and the games are there when I want them, and my Nintendo, my Switch, that would probably be a Netflix machine if it had Netflix, but it doesn't. So it just sits there not doing anything for a while, and yeah, I get my...
But are you red and blue?
I'm not red and blue.
Aha!
I'm black.
Aha! Dude,
Listen, I had to take what I could get in early April when the console just came out. What am I looking at?
I put the glass upside down.
I can't tell.
Look above it.
Do we have the same webcam?
Look above it in the corners.
I can't see that close, Rob. Oh, it's supposed to have the notches around the top. Did you block your speakers with the glass?
Almost.
Oh my god.
I asked the guy at GameStop. I was like, dude, can I take that off? Is that possible?
Oh man.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what state of mind I was in that day.
I could wager a guess. I could wager a guess. Rob,
Like
I
the
hate to
black
tell
and
you, man,
stuff.
but I don't think we're gonna get anywhere near 1 million
We're
viewers
already at a
tonight.
million.
Oh, that one. I'm just missing all the zeros.
You don't. Oh, you don't see them.
I don't see them. They're not. Maybe they're just not coming through on Restream. I think that's what's going on. By the way, shout out to Restream for having a free option for me to fucking stream to 2 things at once.
Who's dead like Earnhardt?
Is that somebody that's on?
Yeah, someone who's lit, pretty popular dude, or a girl.
Somebody watching it?
I think so.
I have no idea.
Got
I just see
twice-
one viewer and I assumed it was you.
No, viewer. I mean, it could be someone who's watching and it's just muted because then it won't count as a viewer.
Oh, okay.
Things like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I have no idea. Well, feel free to say something and tell us you're here and say what's up, or tell us how stupid we sound, or I mean really anything. Are you sure you're not looking at your stream?
Positive. You're the only moderator.
Ah. Yeah, I figured out too. I'm so new to all this shit too, dude. I kept like linking to my regular YouTube page instead of my YouTube live. So dumb. So it's just playing like the last video and people would go to it instead of like going to the live screen.
You have it minimized right now?
Oh, hold on. I gotta stop doing stuff. I'm getting encoding overloads. I gotta stop doing that. No, I have my browser completely closed right now. And the computer is now catching up.
I think that's what it's doing.
Sorry, people watching. It's gonna take a second. I opened
all
Firefox.
3 million people. 3 million people are watching.
I'm sorry, everyone. People from all walks of life, all different countries. Oh, come on now.
Oh God.
Yeah, I get an encoding overload if I try to do too many things. I bog down my processor. It's still catching up. The stream says it's good, but my video processing seems to be a little. Oh, okay, and it's gone. Okay, we're clear. Sorry, everyone.
And it's gone.
What's gone?
I don't know.
Oh.
Just repeating you.
My faith in humanity. So you're gonna do some streaming tonight? You got some people you're meeting up with, or what?
Oh yeah. I'm gonna do meet up with that crew for my Overwatch crew.
Nice. That the people you were mentioning earlier.
Yes, sir.
That's cool. You got anybody in like a different time zone that you game with, or is it?
Yeah, the 2 guys in Arizona.
Oh yeah, you did. Yeah, my bad. That's cool. Yeah, I actually got I really want to meet the people that listen to the podcast, dude, because there's people all over the country that are following it, and there's even people in Sweden and in the UK. Sweden and London that are listening to the podcast. And
Fantastic.
it's great, dude, but I want to hear from them. I want to know what they think. I want to hear their feedback, and nobody's reaching out. Which is fine. You know, they're not obligated to. By you know, I don't have
Reach out.
Rob is going to come and find you if you don't. Sorry.
Stankus, I'll come find you if you don't reach out.
But yeah, man, there's people all over the place listening, so I'm like eternally grateful for that. It's really neat. Oh, there's suddenly 6 people watching. Great. Hey, everybody.
Good. Fantastic.
That is fantastic. So what's new in your life, man? How are things going? All right.
Not
Not bad. Yeah, that's gonna be cool to be streaming like full time. Do you ever just get like? Do you ever wake up and go, I don't fucking want a game today at all?
Never.
Never.
What I do is, it's like I wake up and it's like, fuck, I don't want to eat. Like I just want a game. But I know if I start streaming, I'm gonna be hungry, and I don't want to interrupt it to eat. So let me just fucking go waste 30 minutes to go eat.
Well, it sounds like you're pursuing the right thing then. Now, do you do anything like for your body to kind of counteract like the sitting and the like?
Yeah, treadmill, bicycle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like for real?
Yeah,
That's cool. Yeah, that's good.
Don't do anything too crazy because I'm pretty sure something's screwed up with my left knee still. So
Ooh.
I just try to keep moving.
Yeah. Just counteract the.
Whenever I'm working though, I'm always standing anyways.
Yeah.
Only time I'm really sitting is the game.
That's cool. Yeah, I imagine there's a lot of people whose health suffers from gaming too much. So I'm glad to hear that you're, you're working on that, for sure. I would hate to hear that you keeled over and died one day from too much Overwatch.
I honestly, Overwatch might give me a heart attack.
From the emotions
For
that
the
are fire.
the fire that burns within.
The Overwatch gods are watching over you, I'm sure. I am curious about playing it, but it doesn't seem like my type of game. It seems so chaotic.
Yeah, there's a lot going on.
Like, so
It's not just, oh, go kill this guy.
yeah, that's
It's like, I can go fight this guy, but fuck, he counters me, so I'm already gonna have to switch. And then it's like, shit, he could charge into me, but shit, she's gonna heal him if I ult, and if I ult, she's gonna absorb it. You have to think
Damn.
about everything, dude. It keeps the mind fresh.
what styles of gameplay? Like, do you play like just like battles, or are there objective based things, or
Yeah, you would either you would control a point, or you would control a point, push a payload,
Okay.
etc.
Okay, so it is exactly the same as fucking Paladins.
Yeah,
It's the
Paladins
same.
Paladins was made after Overwatch came out.
That's so funny. Yeah, because I don't even know much about Overwatch, but I took one look at it.
Fortnite is the Fortnite.
Oh, okay.
Which is why I hate Fortnite.
Now,
Where you at, Johnny?
he could be on. I don't know. Somebody's on. Yeah. I mean, I don't know, man. I really wonder what the next game I play is gonna be because.
Well, if you had a gaming PC, what would you want to play?
Oh, Jesus, I don't even know. I have no idea.
That's the real question.
I have no idea. Because the only reason I started playing Star Wars was because Joey had it, and he's like, "Hey, do you want to play this game?" And I'm like, "Okay." And I enjoy it. It's simple. And it's like, I don't know. I'm like okay at it, and
I like
it's
competing,
fun.
so.
You know what? Honestly, what I really like just getting on there and hanging out with somebody that I know, and.
Sounds like you should play WoW. I'm serious.
Yeah.
You could do that, and then you could go like, fucking grind out some like get gear and fat loots. All that shit.
I can't wait to see what happens with Red Dead Redemption 2. What that's gonna be like, because if
I never played the first one.
Well, this is the third installment, because the first one is Red Dead Revolver, which I never played, and then Red Dead Redemption, and this is Red Dead 2.
So I didn't play either one then.
Yeah. It's a cool game. I mean, it's it's like a Grand Theft Auto in the Old West, basically.
Okay.
So
Makes sense.
pretty badass. But supposedly there's going to be a battle royale. That's the rumor. They're going to have an Old West battle royale kind of thing. I don't know what it's going to be. By the time it comes out, the whole battle royale bubble will probably be dead. So it doesn't come out until like the fall, I think. So there's going to be some other hot thing by then.
No, Fortnite will lead the year. PUBG led all of last year. This is Fortnite's year.
Or maybe 2019 will be Red Dead's year.
Could be. It absolutely could be if the game if it's good with the battle royale.
You never know. So what's your opinion on PewDiePie? That's not a real question.
I was gonna say, isn't there like a chick?
I don't know,
that's
dude.
Not the chick, is it?
No, PewDiePie's the guy who is like the number one YouTuber, but he also does gaming and stuff. And I guess he said the N-word recently, and I don't really care.
Yeah, I don't really care either, but
I thought you might have some sort of something to say, but it wasn't really a real question anyway.
Oh, no. That sounds like that's crossing the border into politics, and
Yeah, I guess maybe a little bit, huh? YouTube drama stuff.
I'm a realist.
Well, he's not a Twitch guy anyway. He's a YouTube guy.
All I will say
Yep.
is that you do not combat racism with racism. And I'm going to leave it at that.
Okay. All right. Fair. That's legit. I'll agree with that, and we can move on.
Yeah. Detroit, what?
Oh, man.
I'm never going to have him on again.
Never again. No. So what's your latest setup right now? You got two computers, right? You got
Yes.
that going now?
I got a custom, and I got a Dell XPS. My
That
old
that you
older.
upgraded.
Yeah, yeah. It's 16 gigs of RAM. It's got
Oh,
a
and by the
decent.
way, I just want to give you a public shout out because Rob is Mr. Piffington 89 is going to be so gracious as to donate his old graphics card to the podcast so we can give you better, more clear, consistent content. And I don't have to spend so fucking long rendering video and stuff after I edit it, hopefully. So, as long as my computer can handle it, we should be good.
Yeah.
I might have to upgrade my power supply, but that's about it. Probably
I
throw
think, yeah.
probably throw a 500 in there just to be safe. Cause I got a 3. Am I gonna have to make you put your phone away next time you're on the podcast?
No, 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 not at all. Not at
Okay.
all. Just
Cause I'll do it.
fans.
Oh, okay. Unless they're texting about the podcast, I don't want you on your phone, man.
Well, they were.
Oh, okay. What'd they say?
Well,
Specifically.
Tug was. What Tug was?
What'd he say? He said this podcast is boring. Why are you on here?
Yeah. So he goes, this is so lame. That guy is boring. Piff is apparently going into esports.
I'm sorry, man. I don't know a lot about, I don't know a lot
He's a
about
truck driver, dude.
yeah,
He's an asshole. He's an asshole.
it's all
This is the
good.
guy that games on Overwatch in the back of an 18-wheeler on I-95 on a hotspot.
That's awesome. Hey, man, I can't
Get him
please
outta here.
I can't please everybody, you know.
Security, get him out of here.
The next time Rob comes on, we'll talk about something that I can actually contribute to the conversation. It'll be maybe more interesting. I don't know. I mean, I'm having fun. I'm
I'm not
having
gonna
fun.
tell this guy next time I'm going on.
Yeah,
He's a
that's
jerk.
I mean, I'm having a good time. It's
I'm
fine.
having a great time. I just think I sound like an idiot because I hate. You ever hear like your own voice and you're like, ugh.
I hear my own voice almost constantly these days, Rob, and it does nothing to me anymore.
You sound like Jason Statham.
I listen to all these like at least once over after I record them, and sometimes more than that. And I also hear my own voice in the mic right now.
Yep.
So I'm totally used to that too. I don't know. It's whatever. But yeah, apologies to Tug because we didn't entertain him tonight. I'm sorry.
Shout out Tug Master. You're about to get banned in Overwatch.
Dude, that's what I wanted to tell you before, dude. So this kid that lives next door, he just turned 10 and he comes over and we play video games together sometimes. Or he'll just bring his Xbox and we'll game separately but like hang out together.
That's kind of weird.
He just likes to hang out, you know.
Jake.
What? Because he's 10 it's weird?
Jake, you're 28. You're hanging out with a 10-year-old.
He's a cool kid. I don't know, trying to be a positive male figure in his life.
Oh,
you know?
okay. So you're
Let me
coming at
get-
him as a father. Does
let
he
me
already have a dad though?
Yeah, I never met him. He doesn't live over there with him.
That's why
His parents are split up.
His daddy.
I don't think he thinks that. But anyway, the point I was trying to get at was he likes to play games online, and he has no interest in strategy or winning or anything.
He's supposed to go in and kill.
He just wants to go in there and fuck with people, dude. It's the funniest thing I've ever seen. He'll play like Rainbow Six Siege, and he'll literally just like one of his teammates will like put up a barrier, he'll just smash it, or like he'll just like and he doesn't have he's not like good at video games, so he'll see an enemy and he'll just if he kills them, it's just pure luck. But he'll be like, hey, want to see me get banned from this team? And I'm like, no, dude, what are you
How
doing?
does a 10-year-old know this stuff?
He's like, want to see me get banned? And he'll just like shoot like 2 of his teammates and kill them. And then he'll get banned. He's like, wasn't that funny? I'm like, no, that's not fucking funny, dude. You're the worst. That's the worst. But it's hilarious, man. Like, I would be so mad if I was on the other end of it. And he doesn't even have his mic on or anything. So nobody even, and he's like, oh, look, everybody voted to ban me. I guess I'm gone. And he doesn't even care.
See you later.
He doesn't care, dude. It's so funny.
Hey, maybe that's the state of like games for 10-year-olds. Like, yeah, let's just mess with people.
Yeah, you don't even care. You don't even care at all.
I couldn't even hang out with that kid. I'd want to punch him in the face.
He's funny though. He's a smart kid.
He's a smart kid, but if you doing that shit next to a gamer,
He doesn't take games seriously like you do.
yeah, take him by bare hands, Jake.
Just crush him.
crush his skull.
Crush his tiny little 10-year-old head. Nah, he's cool. You'd probably like him, actually.
No, I noticed. You know, I hang out with the guy.
When are you gonna start having some kids? What's up with that?
I probably got one or two of them out there somewhere.
Somewhere out in the abyss. Yeah.
I think one of them's in the NBA.
Probably, right? The odds are pretty good of that.
NBA or NFL.
I've been balling a little bit recently. I got a YMCA membership, so I go there and
I didn't know they
ball
had
a little
those
bit,
down
shoot some soup. We have all the same stuff you have, Rob, down here in the South.
there. Yeah.
Yeah, except for like Dunkin' Donuts. Well, no, there's some of those. We don't have Stop and Shop.
No, you got.
We have
Food
Ingles.
Lion,
Ingles, Food Lion.
Harris Teeter.
Yeah. When are you gonna come visit me, by the way?
Yeah, we gotta. I got all the time in the world, I guess now.
Dude, you let me know.
Yeah, I'll get back to you after court.
Probably a good idea. Wait till you get all your affairs handled.
I go back.
All right. Well, with that being said, what do you say we wrap this up? We're about an hour now. I know you got game.
Already? Holy shit.
Yeah. Yep. So I know you got some gaming to go do, so I'll let you go do your preparations for that, whatever that entails.
Well, thank you for having me on Super Cereal Lint.
Yeah, thanks, man. And Tug, always remember I have a Patreon that you can donate to, despite the fact that you were not entertained tonight.
Hey, Tug.
That's the wrong finger.
I didn't know if I could do the other ones.
Oh, on Twitch, right? Yeah. But yeah,
No
so
gang signs.
everybody, thanks for stopping by. Thanks to everybody again for listening. Always feel free to reach out to us, give us your feedback, subscribe, rate, all that happy stuff.
Super Cereal Lit. What?
Rob, thanks for coming on, and we'll have you on again, and we'll talk about something that I can actually contribute instead of just grilling you about apparently really boring stuff. That's by the way, that's
how to hold a conversation better than I can.
What'd you say?
I said you know how to hold a conversation better than I can, so don't worry about it.
I'm getting practice in lately, so it's all good.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. All right. Well, thanks everybody for watching, and we will see you next time.